Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Thanks guys, thanks for joining. This is Shanmukh and we have our Azure SqlDBA trainer Vishal with us. Okay, so as discussed last time, Vishal is also having an extensive experience in the database administration. He is having over 10 plus years of experience. So from today onwards, Vishal is going to lead these sessions. The same thumb rules, whatever we discussed. Okay, please make the sessions interactive. If you have any questions, you can unmute and you can ask, and then you can mute it again. Okay, and please join with your names, not with the device names and all. Okay, and he is also having a lot of patience. Okay, so you can keep asking the questions. If you stuck at any point, you can ask him. Okay, so thanks, Vishal. Thanks for joining the sessions, and you can take the lead on this.
Thank you, Shanmukh. All right. I think we are good to start. Do we need to
Yeah,
join anybody?
we can start. We can start.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Right. So coming back to the class, right? So what we are going to discuss in this Azure model. So maybe you will have a lot of questions or you will have a lot of doubts on it, right? So what is the topic that I'm going to cover up? What exactly Azure is differ with the on-premise model? Okay, a lot of person may have a different questions, right? So I'm going to answer all of your questions. Okay, in case if you have any other questions, open to ask, right? Okay, so coming back to the Azure DB model. Okay, so before we go into the class, okay, so today it's like a just introduction to the Azure, right? So what is cloud exactly, how the cloud is evolving, right? And why we need to learn the cloud, right? So that part I'm going to cover up for today, right? Okay, so in the real time, so you may hear these word on the regular basis like cloud computing, cloud computing. So cloud, there are several clouds, right? So what is cloud exactly, right? How the cloud is functioning, let's see. Okay, so cloud computing is nothing but you are accessing the resources, right, over the internet, or you are renting the computer resources over the internet. Okay, either ways we can say. So we are accessing the, or we are getting the, on the rental basis, we are getting the devices like your computer devices or whatever you are looking for, right? Your database, your network, your application services, whatever it may be. So everything you are accessing or you are renting them over the internet is the concept of cloud computing. All right. So why the cloud computing is so popular? Because it has a different characteristics. We'll see all of them. Okay. Right. So first we can say that our cloud computing, we are accessing or we are renting the computers over the internet. Okay, it could be any cloud provider. There are several cloud providers. We'll see them slowly, right? So the mainly cloud is our cloud is defined as three models, right? Mainly the cloud is defined as three models. Okay, so public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud, right? Public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. So what is meaning of the public cloud, right? The best example for public cloud is, let's suppose all the Amazon Web Services, AWS, Microsoft, right? Google, GCP, Google Cloud Platform, Oracle Cloud Platform. Like there are several other cloud providers we have. So what is the main difference of the public cloud? So public cloud is, it is open, it is available for everyone. It is not only created for you, it is created for everyone who can use the, or who can sign up, or who can pay, or who can take the subscription and ready to use, is called public cloud. Okay, I can say in a simple word, What is meaning of the public? Public is nothing but for everyone, right? Simply we call it as a public cloud. Okay, for best example, I can say that public cloud, right? Okay, so I'll take one small example in our real time world. Okay, so in our real world, we are going to hear a lot of words, right? Like a public transport or public services. We are going to hear a lot of words on the public. So what it means of the public? What is the meaning of the public? Public is it is available for everyone, right? It is public or it is designed for the use of the people, okay, who are the public, right? Okay. In the public, what is happening? In the public cloud, what is happening? So it is available for everyone. So when you compare the cost wise, let's suppose I'll take one small example like I'm using a public service called transport service, public transport service, right? Okay. Let's suppose I want to travel from Delhi. There is a place in India called Delhi. I want to travel from Delhi to Delhi to a place called Mumbai. Okay, from Delhi to Mumbai, I want to travel, right? Okay, so I can use a different transport methods, correct? In order to travel one place to another place, I can use a different travel method. Okay, same here. I want to build some servers or I want to build some servers for database usage. How I am going to consider, just follow me. By using this example, you can understand everything. Okay, from Delhi to Mumbai, I want to travel. If I use a public service, let's suppose I'll go by the public bus, like a government running or government organized bus service or train service or any other service if I am utilizing. Okay, let's suppose it cost around 1K INR, 1000 INR, Indian rupees, okay, or maybe $100, $100 USD. Okay, let's suppose assume it. Okay, now I'll change the transport mode. Okay, this we call it as a public mode because in the public mode, what is happening? It is not only for you. Okay, in the public transport by train or bus, there will be a lot of other passengers who are going to transport with you, right? So that is the reason why your cost will be shared across the passengers, other passengers. Let's suppose bus is traveling with 50 passengers, all 50 will share the price. Okay, this is called public transport. I'll consider private transport. I will consider private transport. So what is the meaning of the public private transport? I am going to hire a cab, or I am going to from Delhi to Mumbai. I'll go with my own car, right? I'll go with my own car. So now what is happening? From Delhi to Mumbai, I'll travel with my own car. Now just imagine what is the price of traveling now. It may be 1K from Mumbai to Delhi. Sorry, Delhi to Mumbai. If you want to travel in your private car, it may charge 5,000, 5K enough because you need to fill the petrol, you need to bear the other expenses, right? You have to bear the other expenses like your toll charges or maybe whatever it is. Okay, so now just see the difference. Okay, so when you are traveling with the public transport, your traveling fare is 1K, and the same transport from Delhi to Mumbai, you are traveling via your own car, and what is your expenses? It would be around 5K, right? Now let's talk about the advantages or disadvantages. In the public transport, do you feel the security, like security wise, like you are traveling with some important documents, or if you're traveling with the important cash or gold or something, whatever it is, very valuable things. Do you feel 100% security with the public transport? No,
No.
right? Because it is shared across the multiple people. So you may have the fear all the time, like, what about your valuable things, right? Okay. If you're traveling by your own vehicle or own car, do you feel it's more security, right? Because it is not shared by other person. You are traveling in your own car, right? So where you will feel more security, correct? Okay. The same way, uh, the characteristics, whatever I told. So let's try to implement in the public cloud. So public cloud, okay. So it is available for everyone, right? So that is the reason why we will get it for cheaper prices or best prices, right? This compared to cheaper. Okay. Okay. Then what about the security wise? Yes, it is available for everyone. Yes, it's a public cloud. Maybe you'll have some security concerns of your data, of all your important documents or whatever you want to store in the public cloud. You may have a challenges, right? Security wise, you may have a challenges. But what about the private cloud? So private cloud is, it's a dedicated and owned by organizations, right? It's a dedicated and owned by organization. Let's suppose I am going to run one data center. I am going to run my own data center, right? I'm running company called vishal vishal industries. Okay, for this vishal industries I need few servers. All the servers I kept it in one, I kept it in one area. That particular area we call it as a data center, right? Okay. In the particular data center, it is owning by me. Okay. This data center cost, everything I have to bear it, right? That's the reason why private cloud is, it is compared to public cloud, it is costly, right? Because you have to maintain everything, your data center, your servers, your network, your power, whatever. Okay. Everything have to maintain by you. That is the reason why when compared to public and private cloud maintenance is high, little bit high, because of you are owning all the things and you need to manage it, and cost wise also you have to bear a little bit more. But security wise, when you compare security wise, yes, it is well and good. Okay, it is well and good, right? It is well and good. Okay. So now private cloud is nothing but, okay, right. So I'll tie up with some company, some ABC or XYZ company. Okay. I'll say that, okay, yeah, you maintain my servers. Okay. I'll pay for you. From ABC, I'll say that some ABC. Okay. In this, in this data center, don't share with anyone. It is dedicatedly give to me. That is called private. Okay. So public cloud and all is nothing but it is available for everyone. Okay, it is not only created for you, boss. I'm sorry. I don't create any, I don't create any private, I don't create any private data center for you. I am only, it is, I have created already the required things. You just go and sign up and use it. Okay, the best example we can say that Microsoft Azure, right? AWS and Google platform. These are the public cloud service providers, right? Amazon, AWS, Google, Google Cloud, Azure, right? Oracle. What else we have? Alibaba Cloud. There are a lot of other clouds as well in the market, right? Those are purely created for based on the public cloud model. They are not into the private cloud model, right? So private cloud models are, there are few companies where they maintain on behalf of some other organization that we call it as a private cloud, right? And we know on-premise model. What is on-premise model? Let's suppose I have a Vishal company. I'll maintain my own data center in the same location that we call it as an on-prem model, right? That we call it as on-prem model, right? Now, what is hybrid model? Okay, if you are using both public and private services, then we call it as a hybrid cloud model, right? Few services I will put it in the public model, few services I will give it to the private cloud. Then the combination of this one we call it as a hybrid model, right? So hybrid model, the price will be, it will be moderate, not maybe too high, not maybe too low, because you have to manage both public and private. So maybe based on that public and private price, this hybrid cloud model price will be a moderate price. Security wise also, it's a moderate security. You cannot experience the best security, right? Because of there are, let's suppose I'll have some important data. If I go and save my data in the Azure or AWS, okay, any other cloud partner. So I'll have some security concern. I'll say that if they are using my data or if my data is getting leaked, so what will happen, right? That's the kind of, there is a security related concerns in the companies, right? That's why still on-premise model is existed on the on the every organization, right? There is no 100% all the organizations are using cloud model. Okay, I can say that still, well, just 30 to 40% only they are using the cloud model, and rest of more than 50 to 60% still they are using the on-premise model, because of they'll have a lot of security concerns with the organizations. If they are very having like a financial data, or they're having any the insurance related, finance related, or any country related, or any crucial data, so it will not, they don't try to keep it in the cloud model, because the security wise they may feel that if the data is leaking, or if the cloud model is misusing their data, something kind of they're having some security related concerns. That's why still 50 to 60% on-premise model is existing. Okay, only 40% they are slowly deploying into cloud model. That is the reason why we have to learn both Azure DB, and the same time we have to learn the on-premise model as well, right? So once we are very good familiar with the on-premise model, it's very easy to work with the Azure DB model. Okay, whatever we do on the on-premise model, same thing we are doing in the Azure cloud model. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, if you are familiar and if you are well and good in the on-premise model, it's easy to work with the Azure DB model, right? So only the things are only the differences, how it is differ with the on-premise model, I am going to teach you. Okay, and rest of the factors it is as usual. So do I need to tell again? Let's suppose I will consider a small example. Do I need to again teach what is management studio? No need, right? Because management studio is our, it's a our day-to-day process. Our daily we need to work with the management studio. So I don't need to tell again what is management studio, right? Okay, that's why wherever it is necessary, wherever it is completely differs with the on-premise model to Azure, I'm going to stretch more on that part. Okay, right. Okay, still we are not entered into the subject, guys. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Done. That's how the cloud model, it is classified into three models: public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud, right? So public cloud model, the best example, your Amazon, AWS, all the clouds are coming under public cloud, right? So private model, owned by and private organizations, are maintained by some other organization and providing to the organizations as a private, are maintained by the organizations, right? This we called as a private cloud, right? And hybrid model is a both combination of public and private clouds. Okay, and when you see the cost wise, your public cloud is cheaper and private cloud is expensive, and your hybrid cloud is moderate. Done. Any questions? Okay, all right, I think nobody doesn't have any questions. Okay, I'm going to the next topic. So next important thing is introduction to the cloud. Okay, so cloud is mainly providing, it has three categories. Okay, cloud deployment models. We have 3 cloud deployment models: public, private, and hybrid model. And in the cloud, you have 3 categories of the cloud services. Cloud services, mainly it operate based on these 3 service models. Okay, any cloud, it could be any cloud, right? Irrespective of, I'm not talking on the Azure cloud right now. I'm talking on the general. Okay, this is a general topic. It's not related to only to the Azure. It's related to all the clouds. Okay, so it has 3 categories of service: SaaS model, PaaS model, and IaaS model. Okay, SaaS, PaaS, IaaS model. So SaaS, if you observe in the all 3 models, AAS is common. Okay, first letter only changing: SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. Okay, SPI. Okay, SPI. Software. What is SaaS model? Okay, we'll go with it. SaaS, software as a service. P stands for platform. I stands for infrastructure. Okay, guys, come on. This is very, very important, right? So S stands for software. P stands for platform. I stands for infrastructure. Right? Software, platform, infrastructure. Okay. So what is software? Okay. So in the software as a service model, a bundle of software or the software is completely given to you. You no need to do anything or you don't have any work with the SaaS model. Right? Best example, I'll take one best example for the software as a service model. Right? Okay. Like your Zoom cloud service. Okay. So now, are you doing any with the Zoom service? You should know how to install the Zoom, right? By clicking next, next, next. Done. Your installation will be done. After that, you should know how to join a meeting, right? You are using the service. Okay. Now, do you develop it by this software? No, you did not develop. Do you know how it is functioning? You no need to know, right? Do you know what is the logic behind this tool? No. Do you need to know like how this is recording in the backend? How the class, if let's suppose I use a share button, how it is connecting, how it is sharing the screen, right? There could be a lot of logic in the backend, right? So you no need to worry because all it's a software, it's a bundle of software. So where you have to just go and install and ready to use. It's a kind of ready-made food, right? Or it's a kind of packed food. So it's already there. Just open, eat. The same thing. The SaaS model, what I want to say that in SaaS model, it's a software as a service model. Everything is developed. It will give the software. You just go and use it. Okay. So in this model, a developer or admin or anyone, they doesn't have any work to do with the software as a service model because a software is already developed and you just go and install and use it according to your requirements. Right? Clear? The best example I can say that in the software as a service model, your Zoom, okay, your Teams meeting or your Gmail. Gmail is also a similar kind of service, right? In the Gmail model, are you developing anything? No. It's a just install the Gmail, create account, sign up, and start sending the email and start receiving the emails, right? Your Outlook also the best example for the software as a service. Clear? Hope so everyone is clear. Anybody having any question? Please let me know. Okay. That is software as a service model. Okay. Then next important model, platform as a service. Platform. So what is meaning of the platform? what platform they are giving, right? See, in the example I have clearly given here. So I'm comparing this. I'm comparing this with the on-premise model, right? So in order to do the same thing in the on-premise model, you have to maintain everything, right? Okay. So in the same software as service model, no need to maintain. See the differences. Your application data. Now Zoom application, do you need to maintain? You no need to maintain. Your data, runtime, software, OS, virtualization, server, storage, networking, everything will be taken care by your cloud partner. Okay. Best example, Outlook, Teams, Gmail. Okay. Right. Then platform as a service model. So what is this platform as a service model? Why they have introduced this model? Okay. I'll give a base platform. Okay. I'll give a base platform. You maintain whatever you want. Okay. So I'll give the base platform. In the base platform, what you have to do? You have to maintain your application and data. You have to maintain your application and data. And rest of the factors will be taken care by your cloud partner. Clear? Okay. Your base platform. Okay. Let's suppose when we come to the real time, like in the Azure DB model, you will come to understand more on this PaaS model, right? Okay. So what is platform? It could be any platform, like it could be database platform, or it could be a application platform, or any platform. Okay. You have to maintain only your application and data, and rest of the factors like your servers maintenance, your OS maintenance, your network maintenance, storage, all the factors will be taken care by your cloud partner. Right? Okay. So the best example we can say that in the PaaS model, okay, we have a managed instance model and we have a single DB model. I'll take you through what is the managed instance, what is single DB model. No need to know anything right now. Once we enter into the class, we'll come to understand. Okay. So what you have to understand in the platform as a service model, it's just a platform given to you, and only you have to maintain your application and followed by the data. And the rest of the factors are responsible or will be taken care by your cloud partner. Okay. In the IaaS model, infrastructure as a service model, right? Okay. In the IaaS model, what is going to happen? Okay. In the IaaS model, infrastructure as a service model, your infra is there. Your infrastructure, right? Your infrastructure will be maintained by cloud partner, and rest of the factors you have to maintain, like your application, data, runtime, your OS, everything you have to take care, right? Okay. Infrastructure. In your infrastructure, what is infrastructure? Like your network, okay, servers, okay, your virtualization and your networking parts will be taken care by your cloud partner. Whichever indicated in the orange color will be taken care by your cloud partner, and whichever indicated in the green color, you are observing, right? This green color one will be taken care by you have to take care, right? That's how the three important services every cloud is offering. Either it could be SaaS model, PaaS model, or IaaS model. Only three models we have. Is it clear to everyone? Yes, please.
Sir, I'm having one question. In case the company have purchased this SaaS, software as a service model, so DBAs are required for that
No.
organization.
No need. Why the DBA is required,
Okay.
right? There would be a special team. Let's suppose our organization need a Zoom software, right? Do you need a DBA to maintain the Zoom software?
No.
Okay, I'll say that I'll go with Outlook, or I want to maintain Outlook. Do we need a DBA to maintain the Outlook?
No, no one is.
Okay. So how they are going to maintain? There will be a team called Outlook team, correct? They will maintain. Okay. If the same Outlook, let's suppose I want to maintain the same Outlook, or I want to create the same Outlook in the on-premise model, right? Then what you do? You will create a server, and the front end you will build the Outlook application, and back end you will connect. In this case, you need a DBA to maintain the database, correct?
But sir, in this
Yes,
scenario,
please.
need to cloud database in DBA or not?
No, no need, no need. So in the SaaS model, so they want to avoid completely all the members. Then even I doesn't know anything. Let's suppose I don't know anything. Okay, I'm a just a blank person, right? Okay. If I give one software to a guy who is studying a fifth standard, right? I'll ask him, okay, hey boy, just go and install. I'll give a gaming software. I'll give some ABC software to him. Okay. Or he knows, or he found somewhere like there is ABC software, which is a gaming software, right? Gaming
Okay.
application. Let's suppose it's application. Okay.
Mm.
Do we need to teach him anything? In the mobile, he want to install that ABC software or ABC application. It's a gaming application. Do you need to teach him something? No. He'll just go to the app store. He'll download from there, and he'll click next, next, next. What will happen? It will be installed, right?
Correct.
Correct? Am I correct or wrong?
Correct.
Okay. So for this, do we need a expert like go and explain him how this is functioning, what is there in the back end, how this is going to work? No need. It's already developed, fully developed, right? In case of any issues or anything, that particular team will fix that issue. Correct? In the software as a service model, same. It's a already software. It's already developed a software, right? You don't need to do, or you don't have any work with the SaaS software as a service model. That's why
Sir,
we are not
sir,
going to I'm not going to talk anything on the software as a service model because
in this
yeah,
case,
please. Hmm.
sir, in this case, any issue in user facing any issue database related, so directly cloud team taking this type of issue, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Result.
That's a very good question. Right. Okay. Now let's suppose I'll tell the small example. I have a issue with the Zoom. Let's suppose you are able to you are unable to join the Zoom call, or you are having some issue while you are trying to do something. Okay. Now,
Hmm.
if you ask me, I'm a DBA, can I fix this issue?
No,
No,
sir.
I cannot fix it, right? So then
No.
whom you are going to approach? You are going to approach either the Zoom team, or if your
Hmm.
organization is maintaining the Zoom team, you are going to approach them, correct?
Yes.
Am I right? If organization
Yes.
doesn't have the support, then what you do? You will raise a case to the Zoom team. Then it's Zoom's responsibility. 100% it is a Zoom's responsibility because you are getting the license, paid license, right? You are paying some monthly subscription or yearly subscription to the Zoom team. Now it's a 100% responsibility of the Zoom team to fix whatever the issue that you are getting. Okay, because this software is not developed by you. If it is a basic troubleshooting, yes, you will do some troubleshooting. If it is a any software issue or any app level issue, they have to address your issue, right? So
So,
in the,
so,
in the
so sir,
software as a service, yeah,
yeah,
please.
sir. Just taking your example, there is issue with the Zoom team, and the company have taken software as a service. So might
Hmm.
be the Zoom team have their own team, which may include DBAs, which may include developer, depending upon the incident and the problem.
Yeah,
They
correct.
must be
That is
having
also
some
there.
their internal person, no?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Okay. In the software as a service model, as a DBA, we don't have any work. Okay. So in the software as a service model, already the software is developed. Let's suppose you will have an issue with the software. Okay. But they keep on running let's suppose they don't stuck up in the 1.0. The first version, let's suppose they are releasing 1.0. They'll keep on telling next year 2.0, right? Why they release the 2.0? Okay, already whatever the frequent reporting issues altogether, they're trying to fix it the new 2.0 version along with the latest features, right? The next year, 3.0. The next year, they might come with 4.0. Next year, 5.0. Why, guys? Every time they'll come with the different. They want to introduce, like, suppose a new feature, AI feature, they want to introduce, correct? Then you have to upgrade your software. That's it. You don't need to go here and do some AI, how to integrate my existing Zoom with AI. No need. You have to just upgrade your software. That's it, right? Okay. So hope you are getting the point. What I'm trying to say, in the software as a service model, you are not having anything to do. Okay. Even a person who doesn't know anything, they can able to install this software and ready to use it. It's kind of ready to use, right? Okay. If you guys are not understanding, I'll take one example. Okay. Now I'll give you one task to you. The task is you have to prepare a biryani. Okay. My task is very simple. You have to prepare a biryani. Okay. Now you consider you have to prepare a biryani. Okay. Now I'll tell two things. Okay. I'll convince the same thing to SaaS model. Okay. Now my task is I have to prepare a biryani. Okay. Now I will go to a shop. I'll directly buy a biryani. Right? That is also biryani, right? Okay. That is called SaaS model. In this model, are you cooking the biryani? Do you have any task to do?
No, sir.
Or do you want to know how the biryani works? What kind of ingredients you have to put it in the biryani? You don't need to know. You just go, you have money, just buy it and eat it. Okay? That is the task number one. Same thing. Okay? If I ask you to cook the biryani, okay? I'll say that there is one more company, new company started. There is a company, let's take an example. Okay? They'll mix all together in a pack. If you go and keep this biryani on the electric stove or any induction stove, okay, your biryani will be ready in 10 minutes. Okay, that is called fast model. Clear? Any questions? Just you need to heat it, your biryani will be ready. It is called fast model. Okay. In the IAS model, okay, okay, now your biryani stuff is ready, your ingredients, everything I'm mixing. Now you have to go and mix this with your rice, okay, with your rice and cook it. Your biryani will be ready. This process will take 30 minutes. This is called IAS model. Your infra is ready. Your ingredients are, everything is ready, but you have to mix it, use it according to your requirement. Okay, am I clear to everyone? Okay, sir, now what is the difference with the on-premise model? Okay, on-premise model, you have to prepare a biryani, get everything from the vegetables, the ingredients, okay, everything you have to go and bring from the different shops. Let's suppose you want to bring the ingredients, you have to go to the spices, you have to bring the rice, you have to go to the grocery, you have to bring the vegetables, you have to go to the vegetable store. Bring all together, make a plan, apply, cook, then eat. This process will take how much time? Let's suppose 1 hour, right? Clear? Now it is clear. I hope so it is clear to everyone. Okay, every model is available. Now which model you want? You want just go and use it, or you want to use a pass model? Yes, go and use the pass model. Or if you are fine, you can go for the IAS. Clear? Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay. In the first model, you don't have anything to do. It is ready to use. In the PaaS model, yes, your data application you have to maintain, and rest of the factors will be taken care by your cloud partner. Okay. In the IaaS model, yes, your infra will be maintained by partner. Your application, data, your runtime, middleware, and OS parts will be taken care by you. You have to take care. And rest of the factors, your cloud partner will be doing. Okay. Hope so it is clear to everyone, right? These are very, very important models. So now I'm not going to talk anything on the SaaS model because it's a ready to use software. You no need to do anything with this, right? Only you will be much concentrated on the PaaS and IaaS models. Done. Okay. So now the next important question you will come to know. Okay. So you told multiple things. This is that, so and so, so and so. Okay. Now why I have to use the cloud? Okay. There should be some benefit, right? Okay. Nobody will not use it until unless they are getting some benefit or they'll have some. So how it is differ, right? Okay. So now let's suppose, okay, everyone, why they are using the cloud? Why they have to use the cloud? Because already there is an on-premise model. Then why I have to go with the cloud model? Yes, there should be some specialty, right? Correct? There should be some specialty. What is that specialty? We have to know the specialty. First important specialty or first important characteristic is elastic scalability. What is meaning of the elastic scalability? What is just a meaning of elastic? What is meaning of elastic? I'll say that elastic.
Flexible.
What is meaning of the elastic?
As requirement in
Flexible,
Flexible.
It's a general. Let's consider a general.
stretchable.
Yes. Okay. This is elastic. Okay. I can stretch it, right? I can stretch it. If I release, what will happen? It will come to its original position, right? When you stretch it, it will stretch. When you release, it will come to its normal position, right? Yes. So cloud, the first very, very important characteristic, elastic scalability. Okay. So what is meaning of the elastic scalability? You can increase the resources. You can decrease the resources, right? If you stretch the same elastic, it will stretch it. If you release, or you can unstretch it also, right? I'll have elastic, guys. Okay, imagine just you will having a elastic. Okay, you will have elastic rubber band, elastic some kind of anything, elastic metal or elastic object. So try to stretch it. It will stretch, right? When you release or when you don't want the stretch, you will come. It will come back to its original position, right? It means that whenever you want, it will increase the length or size. When you don't want, it will come to, or you can decrease the size. The same thing in the elastic scalability, the first important characteristics of this cloud computing, it will follow the elastic scalability characteristic. So you, whenever you want, you can increase the resources, or whenever you don't want, you can decrease the resources. So now you'll have a question. So what is a resource? Okay. So what is meaning of the computer resource? I told computing or the cloud computing. So what I told, like cloud computing is we're accessing the computer resources over the internet, or you're accessing the computer, or you're renting the computer over the internet. So what is a computing exactly? What is a compute? Okay. Compute. What is compute for, guys? What exactly a computer will have? Let's suppose a basic question. So what the computer will have? Or what the server will have? They call it as a server, computer. Okay.
Memory, CPU.
Or laptop or anything, whatever it may be. Okay. So what it will have? It's a combination of, okay, it's a combination of RAM, correct?
Yeah.
Then
CPU process.
to process the data, to do the calculations or processing, it need CPU. Okay.
Storage.
Then storage. Correct. Why the storage is required? In order to store the data. Correct. You want to store any data, you need a storage. Correct. Then what else? If these three are there, yes, it will work. Okay. Now you want to access the internet, then you need a network, right? That is additional factor. Correct. Hello, am I correct? Okay.
Yes, sir.
This we call it as a resources, right? RAM, CPU, storage, or we call it as a motherboard. Some okay, but we call it as a storage. Let it be motherboard or storage or hard disk, whatever it may be, right? Okay, storage. So this RAM compute the storage. Okay, I'll take an example. I'll have a 2 GB RAM, 4 CPU, and 100 GB storage. This is my this is my server or laptop, whatever you call. This is my server or laptop or whatever you call. Okay. Now, how about this function, guys? How this will function? Okay,
Slow.
it will function. It will function normal. Okay, it won't be like a supercomputer. I can say that. Okay. Now I'll say that. I'll say 32 GB RAM, 16 process, 1 TB storage. Now, compared to these two computers or two servers, which one will be faster?
Second one with 32 GB RAM.
Why?
Because it can capable of taking more resources, more
Correct.
processed it.
Exactly. The more compute power you will have, it will give the more performance, right?
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong? Okay. This is a basic fundamental, right? Okay. So now let's suppose what is elastic scalability. Let's suppose in the previous example, okay, I created this computer. Let's suppose I bought this laptop or I bought this server from the market, some ABC, or I went to some supermarket. Sorry, I went to some this computer store. I bought this laptop. Okay, I bought this laptop or I bought this server to build my database server. To build my database server, I bought this server. Okay. Now, what is happening after I install everything? Okay. After 1 day, what is happening? After, like, let's suppose after 100 days. Okay, it's a new application. I built a new database. By that time, what is happening, guys? Okay, application usage or database usage is normal. After 100 days, what happened? My business got expanded, or I started some offer, special discount. Okay. Now in this time, there will be continuous 100 users usage. Maybe running offer, maybe it will be 200 users, right? 200 users, they might start using the same server. Now the 200 users, in order to 200 suffice the 200 users, will the same computer capacity is enough, or do we need to increase it? Because initially I thought like 100 users will be used this application, so that's why I bought this.
Definitely
Now
have it.
you will, what kind of issues you will face? You will face performance related issues, or your application or your entire server will be down because it is unable to process things. That's why it will be all the time, it will show as down. Correct? Okay. So now in this model, now what you have to do? You have to go give this laptop or server back, or you have to increase the resources. Let's suppose 2 to 4. I'll do 4 to 8, then 100 to 200 GB. Correct? Can I do on fly? Next 1 minute I want to do it. Will you do it? Next 5 minutes I want to do it. Will you able to do it? Why? Again, you have to visit the store. You have to check the feasibility of this. Either it is capable to handle the 4 GB RAM and 8 process and 200 GB storage, right? Am I correct or wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
But what cloud is saying? But what cloud is saying? Boss, you no need to worry. The next immediate you want 2 GB to 4 GB. Yes, I can accommodate. Okay. Again, after this offer is ended, again standard user, 100 users are there. Okay. Again, I ran this offer for 1 week. After 1 week, standard 100 users are there. Then again, you have to go back to the store. Again, you have to give these resources back. Again, you have to replace with the 2 GB, right? In this case, what is happening? You are wasting the resources, right? Or you are wasting the money. 1 second, guys. Allow me a moment. All right, for understanding. Okay. So now in this case, what is happening? Okay. When my users are back to 100 users, right? Now my resources are 4 GB and 8 CPU and 200 GB. But actually, what is happening, guys? To suffice 100 users, I am enough to 2 GB, 2 GB, 4 cores, and 100 GB storage is fine, right? Now I am really wasting infra. Correct? Hello, are you getting the point?
Yes.
That's where the cloud model came into picture. Okay. So whenever you want the next 5 minutes, I want to increase from this to this. Yes. Then my thing is done. I want to go back to here. Yes, go back. Don't have anything to mind it. Okay. That's where its first characteristic is elastic. So elastic means 2 GB, stretch to however you want 4 GB and come back. I don't want now. I am fine with 2 GB. Come back. Right? That is called elastic scalability. You can scale up or you can scale down your computer resources. Clear? Okay. And the next important characteristic, pay per use. Okay. Right. So same thing. I'm renting the computer, right? I create my server or I create my database. I'll use it for 1 hour. I'll delete it. Yes, pay for 1 hour only. Pay for 1 hour only. You no need to pay for additional hours. Okay. Same thing. I want to build the same thing. Okay. I want to buy a laptop. If I buy a laptop, I have to use it, right? Whether I like it or don't like it, if I buy a server, I have to use it, right? Am I right or wrong? Can I say that I will use it for 1 hour? I will return back to you. The server I will buy from you. I'll return it back after 1 hour. Will they accept?
No.
No.
Why don't they accept? Because it's a one-time model, right? You are buying the software, you are buying the like a server for to build your application. Okay, that application I want to test it for 1 hour. Okay, after 1 hour I'll say that I'll return it back to your server. Will they say yes or no? They'll say obviously no, because it's a one time. You want to take it or don't take, it's up to you. But in Azure, it's not like that. You can pay per use how much you are using. 1 hour, 2 hour, 10 hour, 20 hours, 100 days, 200 days, 365 days, 10 years, 100 years. You use it. Pay according to your requirements. Pay how much you are using. I'm using for 1 hour. Yes, pay for 1 hour. I'm using for 10 hours. Pay for only 10 hours. Right? This is the beauty of the cloud. Am I clear? Any questions? Guys, am I clear or do you have any questions? Right. First one is elastic scalability. You can stretch the resources. You can scale up, scale down. Or you can increase the resources, you can decrease the resources, right? And the next one is pay per use. How much time you are using or how many resources you are using. For that only you have to pay it. Okay. On demand, right? I want next 5 minutes. I want one server. Next 5 minutes. Yes, you can create. Next 10 minutes. Yes, you can create. Next one day I want. You can create it on demand, right? Same thing. If you want to build the same thing, right? It will take many days, maybe days, 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, right? On the on-premise model, because of it having lot of dependency, right? You have to do a lot of things, but here you don't need to do anything. It's a on demand. On demand, you can start anything. You can deploy. Clear? Anybody having any questions? Please let me know. On
Sir,
demand means
elastic scalability and on demand are different because in both the cases, scalability is there based on the resources and descalability is there based on the resources. So is there a difference between elastic scalability and on demand?
yes. There is a slight difference. So elastic scalability, you can increase or decrease the resources, right? On demand, let's suppose, okay, let's suppose I want to 2 GB to I want to go for 10 GB. Okay, that is called on demand. Demand, I am demanding right now. I want to increase from 2 to 10. Okay, anyhow, it will be scalable. You are scaling up, but you will scale down or not. That will comes under elastic scalability. Okay, but on demand means whenever your demand comes, they are ready to serve you. That is called on demand, right? If they are saying that I don't have the feasibility or I don't have the resources right now to give you a demand, okay, then there is no use, right? There is no use of the cloud. Okay, so you can demand the cloud partner at any time. They will ready to provide the services to you, or they're ready to provide the resources. Okay, so demand means, let's suppose I'll have some demand. Okay, I am running some offer or I am running some extra thing. Okay, or my application become popular. I want to increase the resources or I want to go for some other one, right? I want to go from, let's suppose I am having like a Windows 11, sorry, Windows 10. I want to go from Windows 10 to Windows 12, Windows 11, right? Yes, I'm demanding them. I want to go. Yes, go. I'm not restricting you, right? Or I want to have the right now generation 1 computer. I want to go for generation 1 to generation 2. Yes, go ahead. I don't have any problem. Only the problem, you be ready to pay the bill. That is only their problem. Okay. Yes, I don't have any problem with the budget. I have the enough budget. Only I need the computer resources right now. Okay. Is it clear? Any questions? Here you are increasing or decreasing. There is scalability, elastic scalability. On demand means you are demanding right now. I want right now. Okay. Right. You can increase. Okay. Here you are demanding. I want right now 2 GB. I want 200 GB. See the demand. Okay. I am right now 2 GB. I want to 2 GB to right now. I want to go for 200 GB RAM. Yes, that is called demand. You are demanding, right? Yes. I'm ready to give. I don't have any challenge. Bear the cost. Bear the cost. Okay. Right. So your resiliency. Yes, please. Somebody raised the. Yes.
If I have demand 2 GB, okay, and after that 200 GB, that means allocate 200 GB, and after that one only usable 100 GB. Then in this scenario, 100 is unusable, right?
Yes, you can use the decrease, right? You can decrease the resource. You can apply the elastic scalability. You can downgrade.
Is it a manual process or automatically it will be
That's a
scalable
very
as
good
per the
question.
requirement?
That is very good question. Yes, there's a two things. Okay, you can go for automatic, or you want to go for manual. It's up to you.
Okay.
Clear?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Then, any other question, guys?
No, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, multi-tenancy. Okay. What is multi-tenancy? Okay. Multi-tenant. All right. This cloud is not created for you. It is created for multiple customers, right? All the customers are tenants to you. Okay. They'll be accommodated next to your computer resources or next to your services, right? Okay. Now you'll have a question. So will they able to access my server, or they see my server, they see my data, or it is going to be something? You'll have some question, right? Yes, it's a multi-tenant, but what is the logic applied behind of it? Okay, any cloud computing resources can be accessed by multiple users. Each user or each tenant is separated from the others. It is also called resource pooling, right? Am I clear? So let's suppose from the same server, the same physical server, it can be accommodated to the multiple tenants. Same physical server or same database server, it can be accommodated to multiple tenants, but your data cannot be seen by them, or their data cannot be visible to you. It's a separated. See, each tenant is separated from others. You don't have access to see their data. They don't have access to see their data. It is managed at the tenant level. Each user is separated. Your user is separated. Their user is separated. You don't have the permission to see their data. They don't have the permission to see your data, right? It's like an apartment. Let's suppose in the apartment. Okay, in the apartment, right? Even though the apartment is shared, right? Each house is individual, right? In the same apartment, do you access their personal things, or do you access their home? Do you able to access it, guys?
No.
In the apartment, let's suppose I'll have it 20 apartments, right? Your walls, everything will be shared across the multiple tenants, your tenants, right? This is apartment 1, this is apartment 2. Consider this wall both are sharing, right? Do you see
Yes.
their home from this wall?
No.
Correct. Your wall is common, but it is separated, right? You cannot see their things, they cannot see your things. The same thing here, right? It is a multiple tenants. Your tenants will be there, right? You cannot see their data, they cannot see your data, right? It's a secure one. It's a multi-tenancy. Am I clear? Same like apartment. One apartment, 20 or 30 persons are sharing, but it's having a security, right? Because you will have your own door, you will have your own things. You cannot enter your home, you cannot enter their home until unless you both are friends, or you both are relatives, or any other relations. Correct? Am I clear? Until unless you allow them to your home. Cloud is also working in the same model. It's a multi-tenancy based, and each user is separated, each tenant is separated. You cannot access their data, they cannot access your data, right? That's what the important characteristics of the cloud computing. Because of these important characteristics, the cloud is so familiar, our cloud is so popular. Okay, without these characteristics, cloud is nothing, right? Elastic scalability, pay per use, On-demand resources, your resiliency, and followed by the multi-tenancy, right? And workload movements and all will be taken care by your cloud part. You don't need to worry on your workloads. If your workload is more, increase the resources, they'll take care in the backend, right? Okay.
So this workload movement, when one server is down, cloud move the workload to different server. So this is just like clustering. When the primary replica is down, it shifts to the secondary.
Yes, correct. Okay. When you configure in the multi-tenancy mode or like there is a concept called multi-Azure mode, right? So when you configure the region pair or more than one region, your workload will be moved to the other region if one region is not available. Okay, that part will be automatically take care in the backend. You no need to worry at all on the other things, right? So we'll slowly you try to understand. Okay, then these are the very important characteristics. Yes, advantage. So what is advantages? Cost wise, it is efficient. You can use unlimited storage, right? There is no limitation with the storage. You can use 100 GB, 200 GB, 100 TB, 200 TB, how much you want, you just go and use it. You have to only worry on the cost. That's it. They'll ready to provide. You'll access any information easily. You don't need to worry on the backup and recovery process of your services. You can integrate any software with the Azure. Sorry, you can integrate with any software to the cloud, and deployment is so quick. You can deploy anything just like this. Okay, so this is the main advantages with the cloud computing. Right. Okay, sir, you so far you told all the advantages. Okay, now every coin has two flips, head and tail, right? So far we have discussed all the advantages. There could be some advantages, there could be some disadvantages as well, right? Am I clear, guys? Any questions? Okay, so every coin will have two faces, head and tail. Same thing, cloud will have some advantages, some disadvantages. Let's see what are the disadvantages. We should not say these are the disadvantages, but we can say it's a limitation, right? Okay, so they already done some R&D, research and development, and they have introduced the cloud computing, right? Or they have introduced the clouds. So how they have introduced, because they have seen all of these things, all of the these disadvantages in the on-prem model, and they have introduced the cloud computing or cloud model, right? So where these features are not available in the on-premise model, correct? Am I wrong or right? Tell me. Am I wrong or right? Correct?
Right.
So that's why they have introduced the cloud, right? Now there should be some disadvantages, or there should be some limitations also, right? Okay, let's see what are those limitations. First limitation is internet connection. What is internet connection? Okay, cloud is purely work based on your internet. If your internet is not good, don't go for cloud model. Clear? This is the limitation, right? So where you are accessing your computer resources over the internet. If your internet is bad, don't go for cloud model. Go for on-premise model. Connect through LAN network and work according to your requirements. Am I right or wrong? Okay. In order to work with the cloud model, the first limitation or first disadvantage is you have to have a proper internet connection. Clear? Okay. And the next important thing is security concerns. These already we have discussed. What is the meaning of the security concerns? Let's suppose I am using the cloud model. So this cloud model is deployed to store my important data, like my photos or my videos or my important documents, whatever it may be. I want to store in cloud, right? So now I may have a concern, right? I am storing my data, personal data or any data into the cloud model. If my cloud partner will misuse the data, what is going to happen? Tell me what is going to happen, right? So in your phone, you are storing your personal photos or videos or documents to the Google or to the Gmail cloud or Google cloud or iPhone cloud, right? So what is going to happen if they misuse your data? It's a question, right? You will say that they never misuse. Okay. Okay. Am I correct or wrong? Tell me.
Correct.
Hello. Correct, right? If they misuse, what is going to happen? Okay. That is the biggest question. That is a security question. They'll say they never misuse it. Let's suppose they misuse it. What is going to happen? Correct. That's why there is a some gap, or there is some still few organizations they are not putting 100% of their data into the cloud model because of this majority of the security concern, because their data they are putting into the cloud partner, and if the cloud partner misuse their data, there will be very biggest loss or very biggest concern to the security to the organization, right? This we cannot do anything, but actual thing is your cloud partner will never misuse, or there is a code of conduct, or there is a service level agreement while you're trying to enroll, or while you're trying to accommodate the cloud partner, or while you're trying to sign up to the cloud, where you can see the security related concerns. But still few organizations they are not 100% believing the cloud because of this security concern with the data. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay. And the next important thing is no control on the resources. Yes, these resources are like computer resources are provided by your cloud partner. Yes, obviously they will have the more control on those particular services or for those particular resources. You don't have the any control. Okay, you don't have any control. Clear? Any questions? Resources you cannot control. You can increase, decrease. That's it. Okay.
So good.
How the resource is functioning, how the resource is working, where I want to get it, where I want to deploy it. There is no such control. Everything will be, it's a predefined in the backend, right? You cannot control any resources. Only you can increase or decrease. I can use it. That's it. You cannot control that.
So as per requirement, control decrease or increase or decrease now, as per my requirement, right?
Yeah, that's what. But let's suppose you want to control it. Okay, you want to say that I want to. Let's suppose I'll have a important thing. Okay, I'll say that I want to have a specific kind of thing. Okay, this computer have to create. Let's suppose 1 GB, 2 GB. Okay, there is a predefined structures. Based on that only you have to use. Okay, they'll say that sorry, no, whatever it is available, use them only. You don't have the control on the resources, right? Only you have to utilize it. That's it. You cannot have control. You cannot control them. You go and use it. That's it, right? Okay, I'll tell best example. Let's suppose my laptop. Let's suppose I'll take my laptop. Yeah. Let's suppose I'll take my laptop, right? This laptop, I'll have the control on it, right? I can open it, I can do something, I can open the battery, I can do anything, whatever I want. I can control it, right? But in the cloud, you never see that where your computer is there or where your server is existed, right? It is managed by your cloud partner. Only that is given to use for your particular purpose. That's it. You cannot control it. The complete control will be with the cloud partner. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. That means everything decide at time of agreement, right? At the time of the agreement.
Yes. Okay. Now you want to maintain or you want to control that. Sorry, you cannot control. Okay, it's the control is completely with the your cloud partner. Okay, and the next important thing is the kind of like let's suppose what kind of service they are providing, right? It will be completely depends on your cloud partner or cloud provider. Okay, they don't follow your instructions, you have to follow their instructions. Am I clear? You'll say that I want to do this. Sorry, not possible. Do whatever it is there. Okay, am I clear? You have to follow always their policy, because you are opting their service. They are not coming to you, you are going to them to opt the service. So that is the reason why you have to follow their, or you have to adhere to their policies, right? Okay, if you don't have any concern on these three on these three or four important things, you can go and use the cloud. So first thing is your internet connection is well and good, or you're fine to all the time use your application with the internet. Yes, go ahead and use your cloud. If you don't have any security concern, like your data don't have any like a critical data kind of any data, then I don't have any challenge if I go and kept it in the public cloud. Just go ahead and implement. And you don't want to control the resources, let them to control on behalf of you. Yes, go ahead and use it. And I'm happy to follow their terms and conditions. Yes, go ahead and sign up. Right? If you have these concerns, then go ahead with the on-premise model, which doesn't have these limitations. Correct? On-premise model, you can go with LAN. If you're using the same data center, same server, same room, same location, use the LAN cables, or WAN, wide area network, right? Or if you are fine, you have a security concern, like you are having critical data like your banking data or financial data, any other data, use on-premise model, because you have a security concern, your data will be shared or your data will be stored in the Azure DB model or any cloud model. If they are trying to, you have a concern that if they misuse, what will happen, right? Then go ahead with the on-premise model, right? You want to control the resources, you want to maintain everything from your end, then go ahead and use on-premise model, right? And you want to follow your own terms and conditions, then also your on-premise model is suitable. Clear? Any questions? Hello, any other questions, guys?
No, sir.
Right. If you are fine with this disadvantages or limitations, go ahead and use the cloud model. All right. Okay. And these already we have discussed, public, private cloud, and followed by the other cloud models. Right? Okay. Done. Now let's see what are the cloud providers we have. So far we have talked on the all the cloud characteristics, cloud deployment models, cloud services, and advantages and disadvantages. And let's see what are the major cloud providers we have in the market, right? Okay. Okay. What are the major cloud providers? Okay. What are those? AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, Oracle, Salesforce, IBM Cloud, Tencent. There may be other cloud providers also, right? Okay. So let's consider the overall market is 100%. What are the major stakeholders, guys? The first one is AWS, and the second place is Azure, right? Which is 20%. It's not a small thing, guys. 20% overall the throughout the world, right? It's not a small number. It's a very big number, right? So we are good in position. We are happy to learn the Azure. Okay. The first place is AWS, and the second place almost Azure, and third place is Google Cloud. Right. Right. Okay. So the important and the beauty of the cloud is if you learn any of the cloud, let's suppose I learn Azure cloud, you can easily can go and work with AWS. You can easily go and work with the Google cloud, right? Yes or no? Okay. I'll tell you. Best example. You learn a car. Let's suppose you learn a car of Maruti car. You learn a Maruti car, right? I'll give you, okay? I'll give you Ford. I'll give you a Ford car. Will you able to drive or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
You can
yes.
drive, but there will
Okay.
be some things will be changed. Let's suppose there will be some slight differences, right? You
Right.
must be, you will be get confused 1 or 2 days, or maybe 10 days or 30 days. After that, you can drive it, right? Driving is same. Maybe, okay, the indicator may be different, here may be different, okay? The switch button may be different, the key will be in different place, right? You want to open the this engine ignition all, there will be a different, your key will be somewhere else, right? But the operation model is everything is working. It is a car, right? Hello, are you getting the point?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So cloud is also same. Cloud is also same, right? It's a cloud, okay? It's a cloud means the idea of the cloud is same, but the naming maybe differs. Naming will be differs. That's it. Okay? Naming will be differs. Here also same. Your car is Maruti, here it is a Ford. So here it will be a different place, here it will be a different place. Here also same. Your naming, because why they are don't keep the same name? Because of the copyrights. Correct? Azure, let's suppose Azure they are using some service name as ABC, right? They'll say that they'll have the copyrights. You cannot use ABC here in the Azure, right? What will happen if you use ABC? They'll say that I have the copyright. Now you are using ABC. He is going to sue a case against him because you are using ABC service. Okay, that's why they'll say that it's a DEF service. That is the difference. That's it. But idea is same, right? Idea and the functionality is same. But they call it as a ABC service, and they call it as a DEF service because of this
Copyright.
yes, copyrights. Clear? So if you are working with one Azure cloud, maybe you will get confused for 1 or 2 weeks because of the naming standard. Once you are trying to habituate it, or once you are trying to use it, you don't get confused. Initially, there will be a confusion because here the naming is different, here the naming is different. But overall, the function is same. They inherit from the one. Initially, they started AWS, then Azure, then Google came into picture. They'll always see there what they have, right? Initially, there will be a one person who invented the car, right? Then there will be different companies came into market, right? Obviously, it's a car only, correct? But they'll change the brand. They'll say Maruti, Ford, they'll say that Hyundai, some other car name. Okay, but overall function is same. Here also same. So every cloud partner, you are renting their services, you are using, but the naming can be differs because of the copyright. That's it. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Any other questions? Anything, please let me know. Okay. So today it's just a basic class, guys, or it's a general class. There is no specific to only Azure. Okay. Tomorrow class, I'll start. I'll start. I'll start with how to sign up to the Azure. So you want to start using Azure, right? In order to start using, you have to sign up, right? In order to use a Google service or in order to use a Gmail, what do you have to do? You have to sign up, right? Hello, come on. You understand? Guys, I
Yes.
want to use the Gmail service. You have to go and sign up, right, with the Google. How to sign up? Your name, your phone number, some XYZ things, your address, whatever their requirement, you have to fulfill there. Or you have to fill this and then sign up. The same thing. So in order to work or in order to start using the Azure services, Azure is a cloud service by the Microsoft, right? So in order to use the service, you have to sign up. So what are the prerequisites in order to sign up? How to sign up? How to use it? We'll start it tomorrow. Any questions do you have with the cloud?
Like I want to know what all like course syllabus like
I'll
chapter.
talk to you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow. It's
Okay.
today is just a general topic, guys. Okay, there is no
Okay.
specific. I haven't entered into the topic or I haven't entered into the subject. Okay, it's a overall brief introduction. So some people they will have them a lot of questions, right? What is cloud exactly? How the cloud is functioning? So what is cloud exactly? There will be a lot of confusion in the market. Like they'll say that clouds is this. Okay, I just want to clarify what exactly it is.
Okay.
How many classes will be scheduled to complete to cover this complete course of this Cloud DBA, Azure Cloud DBA?
Yeah, totally 36 hours required, 35 to 36 hours. So Saturday, Sunday, 2 to 4 hours. So 4 hours total eight
9 Saturday, Sunday.
8 classes in a week. Sorry, in a month. 8, 8, 16, 16 into 2, 32. Maybe additional 2 more classes, right? If in between, like let's suppose any public holiday comes and people are not interested to join, right? Any festival, then it may extend for 1 or 2 weeks more. Okay. Otherwise, we can complete it within 2 months of time.
And all the classes will happen in the evening, not in the morning, no, sir?
No, not in the morning, only in the evening. And your session will be recorded and it will be provided and along with the notes, class notes. Okay. Today's class data, I'm going to share it. It's just for your information. Okay. No one will not ask all these questions in the interview. Clear?
So
Nobody
do
will
we
not
need
ask.
any prerequisite like we need to have credit card or something like that?
Yes.
For
That part
subscription purpose.
I'm going to discuss tomorrow. Okay. What are the prerequisites? How to sign up? What do you need? Either debit card, credit card. There are a lot of questions around of it. Okay. I'll talk that part tomorrow. Any other questions, guys?
Like to give like a summary of all what you covered today, because like I didn't like join like early.
Okay, we'll provide the recording. Just go ahead and try to watch it. Okay. Is it fine?
Yeah, yes, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and I would request everyone to please join on time. Okay, so class will be started by 6 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. Please convert according to your time zone. Okay, the class will be from 6 to 8 p.m. IST. Okay, Indian Standard Time. Amjo, Saturday and Sunday. Okay. So in case of, okay, so first 5 minutes will be the waiting period. After 5 minutes, okay, by 6:05 the class will start. Okay, please try to join on time, because what will happen if you don't join on time, you will miss the entire topic, right? So that's why I'll give 5 minutes as a buffer time to join. Like, let's suppose you have any network issues or connectivity issues, please try to use the first 5 minutes. If you have any questions, yes, I'll try to help you in the beginning of the class or ending of the class. In between the class also, I'm happy to help you. Okay, or after the
One
class, if you
question.
have any question, yeah, please.
Just one question. These recordings will be shared on the same link, like Google Drive?
That part will be taken care by Shanmugh. Okay, please have a word with him, because I don't have that cloud account and all. So he will share that link and all. Okay, he'll take care. No worries. Okay, tomorrow same time, and try to join the class on the by 6 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. Okay, please convert to according to your time zone. Right. So let's suppose you want to convert to your time zone. Just type in the Google, I want to convert this time to my time zone. What is your time zone? Convert, and please join accordingly. Friday and Sunday. So tomorrow is going to be our first class. Today is the first class. Tomorrow is like we are entering into the cloud, Azure cloud. All right. If no further questions, we are happy to do end of the class for today. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Yes, one question from my side.
Yes, please. Yeah. Yeah, please go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
As we discussed that we need to register to use Azure, right? So can you show how to register in the next class? So it will be very convenient.
Yeah, next class is going to be the completely with the how to register, how to sign up, what are the prerequisites, everything I'm going to cover. Don't worry. Okay, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Anybody having any questions? So if no questions, guys, you can feel free to drop off. If you have anybody having any questions, I'll wait. Okay, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.